Aloha, everyone. Welcome to Foundational Training with Sheila and Jan. Today is February 19th. I think this is one of the last Mondays in February, if I am correct. And we'd just like to welcome you to this call. Miss Jan, good morning.
Good morning, everyone. Anyone here going to Florida this weekend?
Anybody raising?
No? All right. Well, for once in my life, I'll try to take good notes so I can share next week. I'm not the best note taker.
Just hit
I'll try.
record on your phone, okay? Just record it and we'll do it that way. Oh, and let's just let's do the housekeeping business. So we have David Schmidt on Saturday, February 24th. Will be in Orlando, Florida. He is going to be speaking for 3 hours at an EvolveTeam event. I know that there were 1,000 seats. I believe there's like less than 60 available left. If you're going to be around Orlando, check it out. And we also have a new promotion yesterday came out. I don't know if
Yes.
I have the picture. Maybe we'll get the picture up here in a little bit. But there is a bonus for signing up golds and diamonds or upgrading people up to gold and diamond. So we will take a look at that a little bit later. And Lori Richardson is going to be there, Jan. So you two will have to say.
Yes, I know. I'm so excited to hang out. And I know Amy Baker's going to be there too. I can't wait to give her a big old hug.
Well, and I do believe you're going to be staying with my bestie, Kathleen. Yeah.
Yes.
My two besties hanging out together. That's pretty cool. I wish I could be there. So let's get going on foundational training. What is it? Foundational training was created for you to be able to easily duplicate your business so that it can become successful. And one sec here. I have to, Amy Potter, can you turn your volume down a little bit because I can hear it? I'm hearing myself. My sister's downstairs. So we all work the business, right? We all do our work. Oh,
Sheila, if you want to make me co-host, I can let people in for you.
I would
This is
love to
Kathy Coker.
do that, Miss Kathy Coker.
Okay.
Thank you. You're an angel. All right. So what are we doing here? We are talking about the tools that we need for the foundation of setting a successful business. If you do not have a notebook yet, please grab a pencil and a piece of paper or a crayon or a pen, whatever you like to write with, maybe even notes online, whatever is your choice, but get ready because we have a list of tools for you. The first tool you're going to need is your notebook, okay? And your notebook is literally where you're going to just start using for any kind of notes, whether that's this call, whether it's a call with a new person that you are sharing with. You want to just take notes. Network marketers take notes, okay? The next item that you're going to need is a list book. And in your list book, and I'll show you where you're going to find it so that you can copy it easily, you're going to write LifeWave, the holy grail of optimal health. Have you heard about stem cells and who do you know that would like it? And the reason we write that in front of our list book is because this is where we're putting down all those names for all those people that we're going to contact. And you're going to want to ask those questions or make a comment about them. So the next thing that we do is we have our calendar book. And everybody is more comfortable with one way doing their calendar. I like, if you can see, this is an hourly appointment with 15-minute increments so that I can schedule. It goes back to my past life as being a massage therapy specialist and all that. But if you want, some people use just a weekly, and you'll need to write your times and your meeting appointments down in that. Whatever is more comfortable for you. People that are 10, 20 years younger than me, they like using Calendly or apps to keep their appointments. Whatever you have, just make sure you're using it, because if you're not booking appointments or phone calls with people, and that's what your appointments are, they're not necessarily meeting in person. Some are, but you know, if I'm not picking that phone up and calling somebody, then I'm not following up. All right, let's see what else is on my list here. We need business cards, and everybody has different business cards. I'm going to take you to a spot on start333biz.com where we have Sally Fung has created all kinds of amazing business cards. I like to do my own thing just because I'm a creative person at heart, and I've used Canva and Vistaprint for years. So I took part of our business cards and have the script on the back, and then I made the front my own. The next thing oops, here it is. You're going to want to have a business bag. All right. Yeah, people are looking at this saying, ooh, I want one of those. Those are from Swag promotions where, pardon me, excuse me. We had 2 years ago, we had some kind of a promotion contest. And when you signed people up, if you got so many points, you got a really cool LifeWave business bag. But however, Jan, can you hold up a business bag? Anybody else have one handy close by? They can be a pencil bag. It doesn't have to be anything cool. Can you put a picture of your business card front and back here in chat, please? I will attempt to, Deborah. It'll take me a minute to find that, so it won't be while I'm doing the training call. There you go. So Jan, she's got her business bag handy, and look at all the yummy things that are inside of it. This is something that Jan, actually, we will show you. Can you put Jan the business gifting bag picture in the link for me in chat? That would be awesome.
Yes.
Inside of my business bag, I have gifting envelopes with, inside of them, we've got what to expect cards. And I'm going to show you where every bit of this is located, okay? We have got the health tracker, and on the back is the before and after pictures, the all products flyer card, and then we have the order forms, and on the back are customized silver order packs. Also, inside of the business bag, I have little baggies. And then I have a sleeve of X39, a sleeve of Eon, and a sleeve of Ice Wave. People say, well, why do I have not just X39? Well, let me share a little insight with you. Inflammation is like a snowstorm. It is 3 feet of snow. And Eon is literally the snow shovel that comes through, makes that beautiful cut for a path for the X39 to come on down, bypass the inflammation, and do its job. Inflammation is an eater of stem cells. So that's why I always have Eon with me. And when people have a lot of pain, 5 or under or 6 or under, I'll slap an Eon on them. If it's a 7 or above, then I'll share Ice Wave with them. Okay. So those are in my bag, and my business cards in there. And then I have also regular sized order forms. Okay. The reason I have regular sized order forms is I have to have reading glasses to even see any of that. So for me, I figured it's just easier to do it this way. Okay. Would you do all 3 for pain over 7? I'm not. Yes. Yes. I'm always, if I'm patching somebody, I'm always sharing X39 with them first. And then I'm going to ask them about, you know, I'll find out what their condition is, find out their pain scale, and then I make my decision because of my awareness of where people are on pain and how they can be helped. All right, so those are the things that we have in our toolkit. All right, and now I'm going to take you to Start 333 Biz. Let me see, I'm gonna go check the chat because it looks like there's lots of things in here. Just want to see what's going on. Are the new gifting envelopes available now?
You mean the bigger size?
Yes, I think that's what's,
No,
no,
it's
okay.
on hold for a little bit.
All right, so we're just gonna continue to use the other ones then.
Mhm.
Okay, perfect. To order a business bag, we can email Jen. Yes, and that I will show you that exact information in just a minute.
I just put it in chat. I put my email. I need name, address, and phone number. I put in the picture of what you get. And I think that's it.
Perfect. To the question for Libby about, okay, you don't have to purchase a ticket, I don't believe, to go to the event. Do you, Jan? It's just getting a ticket to hold your place, right?
You
For,
mean for David?
yeah.
No,
Yeah,
you
you
have
need
to pay a ticket.
you have to register through Eventbrite.
Is it a charge though?
Yeah,
29.
I think it's $39.
Okay, okay. So the question
That's
is,
$39 you'll ever spend.
if they said yesterday, would I purchase their tickets and have them waiting for them? My sponsor will be there. Thank you. For someone that isn't a member yet of Lifeway, they can go, right? As long as they have a ticket.
Yeah, everybody has to pay.
Okay. So that's your answer, Libby. All right. So Jen, you pulled the trigger a little soon for me, but that is okay.
What? What did I do?
Not Jan, Jenny. She's
Oh,
got everybody already getting ready for the doors. Oh, and I put the wrong thing on. There we go. Here we are. We are now on start333biz.com. And as you can see, this is the Evolve Team's Training and Resource Center. This is where we have all of our information housed for scripts, forms, links to order marketing materials, links to get podcast information. Just a second, I gotta turn my phone off. I don't want to hear a ding. And this site, we're going to skim through. We're going to get to the really important stuff that we're training on today, and all of the other really important stuff that we're not going to be able to get to. Your homework is to actually click all of the information here and understand our resource. This is the event that we're talking about for this Saturday. Here is our Leaders Club. We have over 100 SPDs, executives, and presidentials. Please click here to get any information, whether you'd like to have it in text and emails. For me, I do both because it's important for me to be linked in with our team and what's happening. You can click this link and find out more information about the incentive trips. And then our system is called 333 and PPP. We patch 3 people, we follow up with 3, we invite 3 to podcasts, and we do that through piquing interest, pre-qualifying, and helping them pick a package. To actually access the system, we are going to come in here through these big brown doors. And how you do that is you're going to click here to request a password, and then you will receive a username and a password, or you create it. It's been a while since I've done mine. However, you just have to request it. You put your information in and then we send you. And like Jenny put into the link, the username is start333biz and the password is 333biz. And the reason we ask you to sign up is so that in case Marcy has to change that, you will get a link with the information. Here's a link to the patching parties that are happening around the country. You can take a look at that. Our podcasts schedule, we actually have them 5 days a week. And today's Monday. So 2 of these lovely ladies are going to be presenting that podcast tonight. If you print this PDF off or hit copy, edit, copy, paste, you can actually share it with people so that they would be able to come and listen to testimonials. On Tuesdays, Dr. Stacy does a bunch of training, and that picture is to highlight our team's training schedule, which is one of these. This is one of them. We're going to just take you over here to the pictures. We recommend that you pick at least 2 or 3 trainings a week that you go to, a minimum of 2, but find what you're interested in, and they're all right here. We have all kinds of different ways that you can get more information from your team. We also have the written schedule right here versus the little pictures. And again, you can PDF that out and send that out to people. This is our link to join all of these podcasts. And then here we are having more of the event, pardon me, information. That's the David Schmidt information for this weekend. We got Boise coming up. Ooh, that's going to be great. Dr. Harmon, Savvy, Peter, and Kathy. That'll be a lot of fun. And finally, October 17th through 19th. If you haven't signed up, please do. You're going to have a ball. It's amazing to get to go to convention and actually be in the energy of LifeWave. It's really cool. And then this is about South Korea. We have different information, different markets. Click those tabs. But now we really need to get down to where we are headed. To the brown doors. And we enter the brown doors. And first thing that I want to show you is our Evolve tools. From here into, you can either click business cards, which is just the business cards, or you can go to the marketing materials link. And here are business cards. Somebody was asking me what's on the back of my business card, and it's on one of these little cards here. Right there. This is what's written on the back of mine. And I have a QR code for startx39now.com. So those are different business cards that you can choose. These were the original ones. I finally threw away 250 of them because you can't even read them. They're so small. Pardon me. This is where you can order envelopes if you'd like. Business card bundles. So these are the little cards that go in the envelopes. Postcards, if you want to do those. And so I'm not going to go through everything. There's so much in here. Banners, table cloths, all kinds of marketing material that you can take your time and look at. And then here are the business bags. And this is an important tool that you can get. Jan did put the little picture in chat already. And it's just taking its time. Sorry about that. You guys can all see this, I hope, right?
It's blank right now.
Yeah, it's still thinking. There it is. Can you see that?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So with your black business bag, I believe they're usually black. Maybe sometimes they have a different color. Jan sends out the bag. She sends 10 of the envelopes, the gifting envelopes. And then of the 4 cards that I shared with you, she sends 10 of each individual card. She also sends you up here at the top. You can see it has for more information, call, and it'll have your name and phone number, and then watchstartx39.com. And that goes on the back of your envelope. I make my own, but Jan will make that first set of 30 for you. Okay, you also receive 10 plastic baggies. However, and it says it right here, please note, patches are not included. Patches not included. Okay, that is on you. When you get your business bag, you just have to get a sleeve of X39 and use it for your business bag. When you want to order these, you can order 2, a maximum of 2, and you email janjrand@gmail.com. And you'll end up putting your email Jan the following information: name, address, and phone number. Do not,
And whether you want 1 or 2 bags.
and 1 or 2, and don't text her because she's not going to answer your text for a business bag. Just
Well, I answer to email me.
Yeah, she says, email me. That's her text response. All right, so that is business tools. And again, there's other things here that you can take some time and take a look at, but we have a limited time on this call, so we're going to move forward. All right, the other tool in your toolkit is to have a clipboard. And this Evolve clipboard is pretty much what's in your business bag, little envelopes, okay? The first thing that you print is you're going to print off the big envelope. Why are we doing this? Well, this is a script, and if you are brand new, all you have to do is talk to Susie. Susie, you got that blue envelope from that was sent to you with the gifting stuff? Yeah, I got it. Great. Get it out and let's read it. Wow, look at this. You wear them 12 hours on to activate and 12 hours off to repair. Reapply a new patch daily. So right here, if you're brand new and you don't you aren't sure of easily how to say, you know, all the wonderful information, it's here. You can read it. You can kind of paraphrase it a little, make it your own. The next item that we're going to be printing is the what to expect. Okay. And that is one of the little cards as well. Direct them to take that card out and read it. Wow, did you know that within 24 hours, the stem cell activation patch begins to reset 3,000 to 4,000 genes to a younger state? So those are things, the information is right here. If you print it, you can have it handily at your fingertips. This is one of mine and Jan's favorite part of the whole thing. This is called the health tracker. And the reason it's really important is because when you first meet somebody and we're just gifting 2 X39 patches, they're not necessarily going to feel anything. And you want to make sure that I don't expect you to feel anything. Okay, you may be part of the One Patch Wonder Club like I was. However, what I do know is that if you would just write down what the quality of your sleep is now, and then you wear these 2 patches, you may find that your quality of sleep is different already. You may find that some of the brain fog is lifted already, and maybe you'll find that you aren't as stiff. So it's really important to get them on the health tracker. On the opposite side are those magnificent pictures. And we will go over them when we get to start x39now.com. The other, oops. So that was the before and after health tracker. I just went on and talked about it without sharing it there. There's the page. So print that off. Then we have the all products flyer. And I'm certain that it shall be updated to add the new eye wrinkle thing that'll be here. Ooh, I'm hoping mine will be here on Wednesday. And then the next flyer that we have here is your paper order form. And something that I really like to share with everybody and explain in foundational training is this big yellow football here in the corner. To me is one of the most important parts to share. 1 X39 sleeve equals 2 support sleeves. Okay. My head's the equal sign. All right. They equal each other. So that means if somebody is interested in getting a silver package, I can actually put in it a sleeve of X39. I could get them 2 sleeves of Ice Wave and 2 sleeves of Eon. And then I'm going to put them on a monthly auto ship the next month for X39 because they're going to get X39 on their orders monthly, and they will already have 2 months each of the Eon and the Ice Wave. So you're building and customizing a package, and that is actually the next document on the tool board, on the not the tool board, but whatever this thing's called.
Mhm.
Clipboard. All right. So let's get to the next section. Move this out of the way. And now we're going to go up to the meats, to the evolve system and the 7 steps. And actually, let me go see what the chat questions. I'm sorry, Jenny. $15 is the cost of the business bag, if that's what you're asking about. Business card link is giving an error. Did we get on the Zoom with Peter and Marcy's ID code or Juliana's? So I can encourage a few people to get on now. It's this is the patching podcast code 379-717-7845, Deborah. Okay. And this one, oh, great. My dog just threw up. That's great. All right. You never know what you're going to get when Sheila's running a call. Abby and Jan are laughing. Oh my. It's just a little spot. That's a good thing. Okay. So now what you're going to need to do, everybody grab your list book. Okay. Grab your list book because now we're going to learn how to make a list. If you don't have a list book right now with you, a piece of paper is going to do, and we're going to do an exercise. Okay. So here, remember when I said you're going to write on the inside cover of your list book, Life Wave, the Holy Grail of Optimal Health. Have you heard about stem cells? Who do you know that would like this? This is where you find that, okay? And you can just copy that, put it in your list book. And now what I want you to do is I would like you to grab your telephone and I'd like you to open up your phone contact list and go ahead. Get into my contacts. And you're going to start with A. And you're going to write down 10 names and 10 cell phone numbers right now. I'm going to give you 1 minute to do the work. I got it. Uncle, can some of the F's? Yes, Catherine, any of the packages you can have them changed. Okay. All right. Everybody got there. Let's just take a look. Who's got a list made? Anybody making a list? Kathy's got one going. Barb's got one going. Good job. Vicky, Lori, good job, everybody. Only you can do the work that's going to help you increase your business, right? A lesson that Jan and I learned early on in the I'd say we were doing all the work, but one of the key steps we didn't quite grasp in the early days was following up. That was one of them. All right. Vicky, do you have a question? Or you were just putting your hand up to put your hand up for me? Okay, thank you, sweetie. All right, back to screen sharing. So here are asks that will help you when you are starting to create the next list of 10. Who do you know that you respect? Who do you know that you love? And who do you know that you can help with their physical health, their conditions, whatever it is that they've got going on? And then these are business who do you knows. Who do you know that you would want to do a business with? To actually build a business because you respect someone as you've watched them take care of their own life and their business. Who do you know that has influence? I'm not talking about the 12-year-old TikToker that puts on a different tutu every day and does some kind of funky dance and has 1 million kids following her. I'm talking about people that have influence in life, whether that's a physician, a naturopathic doctor, it could be a massage therapist, a lawyer, it could be a business owner. There are other people that are influencers prior to that becoming a buzzword. Who do you know that is a progressive practitioner, somebody that may be an acupuncturist, maybe a naturopathic doctor or a chiropractor? And who do you know that is a network marketer? All of the people that I know that are network marketers are in LifeWave. So that's not really my big, I didn't know a lot of people out, but some people do. So when you start creating your list of 10, you're going to start with your phone, and then you can move over to Facebook. A lot of us have 1,000 followers, people we don't even know. Instagram, Messenger, Telegram, WhatsApp, LinkedIn. And I want you to know, if you're brand new to this and you're not in all of those, don't go joining every one of those social media apps, because you will find that you're just joining apps to join them. All right. Be sincere about what you're using. If you are already on these apps, then you have the ability to go in and just kind of harvest information and chat with people, right? Go belly to belly in the everyday world. This is what I enjoy doing every Saturday at the swap meet. I have a section of my dragon tent set up for LifeWave. This weekend, we signed a bronze, and we have 3 other people that we patched in. My sister and I are going to we're communicating with them today. So it's 2 days later, really important. We're following up. Okay. If we just gave them patches and let them walk on by, where's the smartness in that? So my name is, this is what you're going to say to people. Hi, my name is Sheila. What's your name? What do you do? I'm in stem cell technology. And they say, what? Yep, I'm in stem cell activation. The other way that you can share with people is you're going to give them a card, and you're going to get their number. All right. And that's one of the things when I patch people at the swap meet, I say, well, I'd be happy to patch you, but here, you need to write your name on and phone number and address on this piece of paper. All right. And I actually say, I have a little sign that says, receive a gift of stem cell activation patches. And it tells you the steps right in front of the little list. So it's right there for people to read. Give a patch and get a number. All right. That's what I'm doing. I'm getting your number, and I'm going to share patches with you, and I'm going to send you home with 2 more. And then you're going to start creating your first list of 10, which we already did 10, right? And then you're going to just keep doing another list, going through that whole phone book. And then you're going to start helping the people that sign up underneath you, just like I'm helping my little sister. She's totally creating. She's been here 4 weeks in Maui, and she has at least 50 people on different lists that she is now working. All right. So the next thing that we're going to do, well, there's the business card link. You can get business cards again there. And then we're going to add to our list, and we're going to use a piquing interest script. What does that mean? Well, we have some quick asks. We're piquing interest. We're getting people interested in what we're sharing with them. Okay. Have you heard about stem cells? What if you could activate your own stem cells for less than a cup of coffee a day? I know that here on Maui, for a large ice blended coffee, it's $7 and horrific taxes. So you could get 2 X39 patches for a cup of coffee on Maui. What if you could activate your own stem cells to repair and regenerate you, just like when you were younger? Okay. If you're saying this to somebody that's 60 or older, we sit here and we go, what? You mean I could actually feel better like when I was younger? Tell me. Okay. What is going on with you? That's the most important question you can ask anybody after what is your name? I finally found something that helps me with, this is what you can say. So they say, what is going on with you? You ask them that, and they say, oh man, I tore my rotator cuff. Wow, I can hardly believe it. But you know what? I finally found something that helps me with the residual pain from having my rotator cuff torn 360 degrees and having major surgery. And I'm pain-free now. And they say, what? Yeah. So business and health asks, What do you do for work? You're asking them. You need to get information. And why are we doing that? Because you want to build rapport with people. You don't want to just walk up to somebody and say, hey, guess what? This patch, it can fix your bum knee. I'm watching you walk down the road. You're moving stiff. Okay. People are going to go, what? And they look at you and they think you're a little crazy, right? That's why Jen's like, yes. And some some people have the ability. Bob Campbell can do that. He can walk into a grocery store, he can see somebody aching, and he can go up and talk to them. He's like the Pied Piper, gets their phone number, gives them a business card, and gets them processed into Start X39 Now and understanding the awareness. And he doesn't even share a patch. So what do you do for work? Do you have pain? Where is your pain? Some people will say, no, I don't have any pain. Okay. Well, do you know anyone else that is in pain? Do you know anyone else that would be interested in stem cell technology? And do you know anybody that is a network marketer? Because maybe the person that you've introduced it to and shared with, they really like it. They want to get it, but they don't want to build a business. Ask them. Because my daddy taught me one thing. Unless you ask the question, the answer is always no. Okay. So we got to ask those questions, right? All right. Let's see. Now we're going to get the scripts. And one of the most important things that I've learned from Marcy, honestly, is called text and talk and talk and text. And so we not only pick up our telephone and make the phone call. Susie Q, how are you doing? It has been so long. I saw your post on Facebook about you broke your leg riding your bike fast down a hill. Girl, can I please share with you something? Okay, so we call. Now, let's say that the phone call is just a message. Susie, I heard you broke your leg. Oh my God, girl, give me a call. I really want to share something with you. And then I'm going to follow up with a text because I think it's like 70% of people don't, there's some scientific number, okay, some percentage, but I do believe it is 70% of people don't listen to their messages on their phone. Okay. She's admitting to it. Okay. So that means just text Jan. She ain't gonna return your message.
I listen, but it might be a week and a half later.
So don't make it anything critically important. Excuse me. All right. So now we got that down. And this is one of Marcy's combo scripts. And it's called the peaking and pre-qualifying all in one. And I will get it up in the chat here in a minute. So Susie, I found a patented wearable light technology that activates your stem cells to repair and regenerate you just like when you were younger. Go to startx39now.com, check out the first 2 videos, and then look at the pictures. Text me your address and I'll send you a gift, okay? And then there is a business script for someone that is an entrepreneurial minded or a network marketing minded. You can also say, hey, we just hit the #1 network marketing for business momentum. Then there are the I am concerned. These scripts that are down below here, you can take a look at. We're not going to focus on them today. We are focusing this one. Stop. I'm going to put that in here. All right. So there is your first script put in. And let's get back over here. And so we're in our script, we've sent them the link startx39now.com. And now where I want to take you is right there, because if you don't know about where you're sending them, how can you critically have a discussion with somebody? Okay. Plus, this is another amazing resource tool for you. I like to share the fact that up here in the left corner, you can actually let people pick whichever language they'd like to read the script here. And the videos do not change languages, but everything else does. So you could actually, let's change it to French. Look at that. So it's all in French. Okay. That makes it easy for people. It says right up there, the power of the X39 stem cell activation patch. Here we have our 2 patents that are for specific to X39 technology and then the patch technology. And right here's our very first video. It is 2 minutes long. Definitely recommend people to watch this video. I recommend you take the time to watch this video if you already haven't, because it makes sense. It allows you to easily assimilate what's going on with the patch and be able to share that with people. Here it talks about copper peptide. If you don't understand honestly about stem cells, and it's not a bad thing, here is an entire page, talks about stem cells, what they did, etc. And if you look, you can go home, age reversal, patents, research studies, patches, deep dive, all right there. The second video is 3 minutes, and it is about activating your stem cells and copper peptide. And then here are those amazing pictures, right? And it's really important. You have your little, you have these little cards. You've got your big one over here, wherever that one is in my pile. I'm not sure at the moment. No, it's not it. Anyway, you can share these with people. You can tell them, hey, do you see that? That first picture is turkey neck. No lady wants turkey neck, right? Or the second beautiful lady, she has totally age reversed. Here's our beautiful Marcy. She had fast growing cells, 10 months of chemo and steroids in 2019. Look at her in 2023, totally different. This gentleman here, wow, that picture shows how much his spot has changed and how his hair is getting darker. Isn't that interesting? Some more reverse aging. Oh, look over here. We got some disc issues going on and bones are jostled around. That makes that spinal column a little bit crinkly. And there you can see in April 2020, it straightened itself out. Pretty cool. This finger picture always kind of gacked me out at first, but now I'm totally use it all the time. I honestly have this card. You can get this card. My board is 3 feet by like, I don't know, it's big. And we hang it on the tent at the swap meet and people stand right up and the pictures are this big at least that are in front of us. And I like to share about this little boy. 3 weeks before he cut the tip of his finger off, 7-year-old boy, his parents found out about LifeWave. They took the fingertip, the boy, to the doctor. Doctor did not want to sew the tip back on his finger. They insisted, and 2 months later, the finger was perfect, and he has full use of it. So, amen, right? So just more pictures here. That's pretty dramatic. And then it comes into this little section about the problem. By age 35, we've lost half of our stem cell activity. I like to point out to people that there are no drugs or stimulants. It's non-transdermal, non-invasive, and latex-free. And the reason why I like to share that with people, I am allergic to all those things. I'm allergic to latex. I'm allergic to drugs. I can't have any opioids or pain relief because I go into anaphylactic shock, which is not a good thing. So I know there are people on the planet like me, and that's one of the biggest things that I like to share with people. Hey, nothing goes into your body. So this video is amazing. Jan and I really like this because David Schmidt is sharing all about the X39. You know, who better than the creator to get the information from? It's only 18 minutes. Share that to people that you are sharing with. Here we have our patents, clinical studies, information on age reversal, GHK copper, downloading the patching guide and health tracker. There's our what to expect link. Here you can download the all product flyer, and you can actually click on this part here where it says deep dive into the entire LifeWave product line. I recommend that you do that on your time and take a look at all the information. Here we have,
Sheila, can I
yes.
answer a question real quick? Somebody asked if somebody has a reaction to the adhesive, what do you tell somebody? You can put the patch on the inside of clothing. The adhesive does not have to be against your skin. It works the exact same way. So you could put it like on the inside of your underwear or anything that you're wearing, and it will work exactly the same. So, okay,
Thanks,
I'm
Jen.
done.
Thank you. I can't see the chat right now, so I appreciate you and Kathy for taking care of all that stuff. So here are different little videos of people sharing their stories. You can click that link. Here's doctors talking about it. These are our links to the different our media sites, YouTube, patching podcasts, different links. Scroll down, you get more information, asking Dr. Stacy, Dr. Harmon, David. So there's lots and lots. And this is a great one, especially if you do know people that have horses. You share that one with them. Horses don't lie. It's amazing. And then this is about David, David's bio and a David Schmidt interview. And we are back to the bottom. And really importantly, what I like about this site is it says, please get back to the person who referred you. This is a general site for everybody to share. All right, so, oops, wait. All right, so that was piquing interest. We shared StartX 39. Another tab, you can get stories and science and information under that tab. And this one is really important. Telegram, Facebook, and YouTube. We'd like to get you joining our Telegram because that is one of the ways that you can get access to thousands of patching podcasts that have testimonials. There are different channels that I'll show you right now. First thing you can do is either download for Apple, the app, or the Android link. And then once you've done that, come back here. This blue logo is for our team's training pictures, like training information, communications. This one just has testimonials. So all the podcasts that we do 5 days a week, they live here. There are thousands of them. Business trainings, this call will end up on the business training link. Our practitioners group, before and after. If you haven't got this one downloaded, take a look at that channel. It's amazing. And then we have a Spanish Telegram channel. Our YouTube links. First one up is the company's YouTube, LifeWave Health. Marcy and Peter's YouTube channel. Dr. Stacy's. Susan Allen does interviews. And Jan and I do all kinds of amazing things, and they live on my YouTube site. And that is that. All right. So we're going to stop sharing now. Let me just scroll through the chat real quickly. And assume so I try some of the recording so they can listen. That's perfect. On gold. Yeah. Absolutely. That's okay. You can also, that's awesome. Okay, you answered the patch question. Does that mean that the patch crystals work on both sides?
Yes.
Yes, once your body heat activates them. And that's why you want, like if I give somebody the other day, this gentleman was starting to, he had a bag with him, but he was starting to shove the envelope that had the patches in his back pocket. No, just put it in your bag. You don't want him to somehow weirdly activate, right? Someone asked if they can reuse patches. The only way you can reuse patches is you take a patch off, you've worn it for 12 days, put it in your dog's bed or your cat's bed.
12 hours, not 12 days.
12 hours. You can reuse it for 12 days. No, strike that. My apologies. I must admit, I leave the ice wave on because it doesn't have, I leave it on until it falls off because once that ice wave takes away my pain and it's gone, I'm not taking that ice wave off until it's done. Okay. I have a question about returning. My client ordered her first school pack with one silent night. Okay. And she said she wanted to return the silent night because it didn't work. How can I help her with this? You'd have to call customer service to take care of that, hun, for a return. Okay. And what Jan said was that the patches, somebody said, well, I missed that. Did you say the patches work on both sides? Yes, when your body's heat is there, that's why you can tape it to the inside of your shirt and wear it. And that's how some people that have children that are really sensitive to tactile stimulation, they can't have the sticky stuff on their, body, but they can wear it on the clothing. And
Also, we have a guy with a traumatic brain injury, and they just put the patches on they stick them on the inside of the hat and put the hat on, and it works great.
no, Suzanne, you can't reuse the patch. The only place you can throw the patch is in a dog's bed or a cat's bed. Once you take that off, it's, it's 12 hours. That's the time for it. Okay, so pardon me. What we're going to do today, let me grab my message from beautiful Miss
From
Marcy.
one of the messages from Marcy,
That's correct.
one of the 80,000. Marcy
Yeah.
cares so much about you guys. It's unbelievable how much she cares.
No, Marcy's not in Korea. Marcy is headed to Orlando,
She
Florida.
went to Orlando yesterday. She's
Okay.
spending a few days with Dr. Stacy.
There you go. How fun will that be for them? Jeanette, you can't, not on the outside. The patch has to somehow touch your body, okay, without something in between it. That's why you can stick it to the inside of your underwear, but then that plastic backing is still going to be touching you to be activated. When you put it on the inside of a cap, you put it crystal side against the head. Yeah, if they can't, like the TBI gentleman, he can't have anything touching him. So it's like, this is the inside of the hat right here, and I'm going to stick it to there so that it just goes like that. Right, Jan?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Okay, I heard David say that the patches work up to 1 inch of clothing. Okay, well, that's cool. I haven't heard that. I'm not saying it's incorrect, but I don't know. I just know that 1 layer will work. All right, so now what we're going to do is we are getting ready to head into office hours. Why would I put the used patches in a dog's cat or bed? Yeah, because that little bit of that.
Oh, I muted you by mistake, Sheila. Sorry. My bad.
I'm sorry. Jan and I do that to each other once in a while. It's so funny. Um, I'm sorry. Ooh, yeah, your animals have stem cells too, okay? And it's just as important to take care of your pets. And actually, I don't use used patches on my animals. I patch my dogs every day with a brand new patch, okay?
Too.
Yeah. Thank you, Vicky. I appreciate you saying that. We are fun. You should see us when we're together in person. It's crazy. What if someone has metal in their body? My friend felt great pain when she put them on. Well, I honestly can't answer that question as to why she had her pain or anything. I know my sister has metal in her neck and fused and stuff, and she's not had any experience like that. We're not really here to talk about what resolutions that the patches can do for people. We are here for foundational training, okay? So we're going to move forward. And the next part of our call is that you're going to get that list book. Where's your list book? Okay. And I'm going to come over here. I'm going to get some of the different scripts that Marcy has created for us. And I'm going to share these other scripts. And Jan, if you could please put up the Tuesday patching party information, that would be great.
On it.
So here is one of the first gifting, another gifting script that Marcy has shared with us. There's going to be a few of them. Aw, mahalo. Appreciate you.
You
Okay,
did
so
say for the patching party, right?
yeah. So this one right here is, it says, I've always been so impressed with the friend that you are, with the hairdresser that you are. You can, and what's really important to understand is these are templates. Okay, you're going to take this template and you're going to create your own touch to it. Okay, if you know somebody, then maybe add a picture. Hey, Susie, I haven't seen you in 15 years. Oh my God. Send a picture of yourself and then put the next part of the script in. Okay. And so that's the first gifting. And here, let me get the second one. So this one Marcy created for us for people in her phone that, like, you're like, oh my God, I don't even know who that person is in my phone. And I got a lot of people like that in my phone, no idea who they are. So this is gift script number 2, who you don't know. Hi, this is Sheila. It's been such a long time since we connected. How are you? I thought of you. Okay, so it's the same body. I thought of you when I found a patented wearable technology. All right. And then we also have what is called our patching party script. And oops, that's not what I wanted to do. And our patching party script is where am I? On Tuesdays. Jan just put the link in. Marcy has started to hold a patching party online. And let me see if I can screen share a picture of it for everybody. Let's go here. Well, Kathleen and I appropriated this one. Can you guys see this invitation?
We see a bunch of stuff.
Can you see the big black invitation? Oops, no, that's not what I wanted.
No, I see a whole bunch of different things.
Okay. All right. Well, just click on this link that Jan put in. If you come up to the right-hand upper corner of the Power of the Patch photograph, you can click that little download button and it'll download that into your own. And this is Jan. This is the one. Is this the Tuesday one? Or does it say Thursday? I can't read it.
Did I do the wrong one?
You don't know. I'm looking.
I
No, you
only
got
had
it.
one.
Okay. I made one for Kathleen for Thursdays. She's
Oh,
on Thursday. I wasn't sure if you were doing that too. So this next,
oh, but can I get that one?
yes, you can. This patching party script then is to invite people to this patching party online. I believe last Tuesday, Marcy had over 300 people on the call. It's for you to invite a guest. All guests get their name put on the wheel to earn an entire sleeve, or to receive, not earn, but to be gifted a sleeve of patches. Okay, so it's a great way to help introduce people. They when I was on it with Marcy, there were 3 testimonials. I was one of them. And she talks about the different patches and the science, and it's a really good little thing. So we are now at 8:59. It's time to start utilizing these scripts and connecting with people, texting, talking. And on Mondays, we are now, we're kind of shifting our little program here with the gifting, and we are gifting today. And you can, let me just scroll through to make sure how many. Jan, how many? We don't, I don't,
They
doesn't,
can do 3. Okay, I'm going to show you guys one of my little pet peeve. You guys know I get a lot of these back in the mail. Uh, Forgot the number, the street's wrong, they moved, whatever. This is the one that makes me crazy. When they write back, return to sender, when they refuse the gift. I had 3 to the same address, 3 different people from the same person, and all 3 of them came back to me that says, return to sender.
wow.
What would you think if you got that back? Somebody tell me, what do you think? I think that they didn't even ask them. It's like, it seems to me like they went through their Rolodex and, oh, let me send 3 people. So please make sure you like really talking to people. So
Exactly.
anyway,
And the one thing that I forgot to share, let me go, we're gonna do this right now, is the gifting link. So we're here in the office now, it's 9:01, and in the office hours, that's where we start to connect with our contacts by sending them the texts and the gifting program. And what Jan is talking about and why she's holding those blue envelopes is that she puts in a gifting envelope with the 4 different cards, 2 Eon and 2 X39. If she's out of Eon, she puts 3 X39 in it. And the way for you to be able to take advantage of this opportunity in gifting is that you'll fill this form out here. So we'll put the gift link in, but I just want to show you. This is one that we did the other day. We'll have our code for the day will be love. Okay. Kathy, if you could put that in chat for me, please. Code of the day is love. So you put your name, sender's first name, your last name, and please, Jan has typed it out. You want to make sure you put those little dashes in. Otherwise, it just looks like a huge bunch of numbers on the little sticker that she prints. You may send 2 gifts to a husband and wife. So you can put Susie and Bob if their last name is Smith. And let's pretend that it's Susie Jones and Bob Smith both live in the same house. Then that's how you would do it. You would put Susie Jones on receiver and Bob Smith, and they will both receive gifts in the envelope that Jan sends. Now, what's really critically important, other than making sure you ask permission to send them a gift so Jan doesn't get them returned to sender, is that you get the correct spelling of the address. Because in her other pile, Jan has got probably 20 or 30 or 40 incorrect spelling. There's no unit number. So if it's apartment 8, you can put 8. If it is a suite, put suite A. Correct spelling of your city, your state, and your zip code. And then you're going to hit submit. And you will be able to do 3 gifts today. All right. So let's see, there's a bunch of new. Do we still need a gifting code? Yes, you do. It is love. Last minute code of the day, love. Thank you. Should be advised it is a blue envelope from Jan. Advise it is not coming from you directly. That's a good idea, Bernadette, to let people know that. Thank you for sharing that information. Let me go grab the link. And here is the request, gifting request link. The code is not case sensitive, and the answer, Barb, is no, not 3 tomorrow. Marcy's starting a new project or process, and we are gifting Monday. Tuesday, we're not gifting, on Wednesday, not gifting. We're just following up because people have not been literally following enough and following up. I can't say following up enough. And that's what we need to do is we're really great at coming in here into the office and just pushing our gifts out, right? The issue that we have as a whole team and community Ohana is that we've got to follow up and convert, because Marcy has, I can't even imagine the tens of thousands of dollars Marcia has spent on patches for our gifting program for over the last 3 years now. So,
No, let me elaborate on that a little bit. We're finding that it's way easier to invite people to the patching party, and they're going to get more out of it. And I think the thing that makes it easier to the patching party than getting people to come to the testimonial podcast is the podcasts are really great, but sometimes you just never know if it's, who's leading it and who, the speakers, some obviously better than others. But the patching party, just, it's very, no stress, no question. You just invite them, you know exactly what you're going to get. All the guests go on the wheel. They have a chance to win a free sleeve. And we're finding that people are closing more people by inviting them to the patching parties. So that's really the thinking behind it. It's just easier and safer, less threatening to invite them to a patching party. So
perfect.
I think
I
that's it.
appreciate that. All right, so it is time to get to work. And Jan, if you want to put your number in, I'll put my number in. You can text us if you have questions. But now we are going to be quiet and everybody's going to go to work.